guys, did you ever think dessert could be outrageous? Well, we took it up a notch with this crazy, psychedelic, old school trifle of many colors. And welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Frida, and if it's your first time here today, I am an author, food writer, and blogger with expertise in African cuisine. It is my absolute passion to share African culture through food. Many of you over the years have had questions about me. You know, those of you from Botswana, you know, you've come to my channel and say, hey, Bona Musadiyo. Or, you know, those of you from Zimbabwe have asked, where are you from? And even my friends from Ghana have asked where am I from. Yes, I share a lot of family recipes from all these countries, but I will explain everything as time goes on. There's a lot you don't know about me, and I can't cover it all in one video. But stick with me and we'll get to know each other. What do you think? I've been thinking a lot about Christmas, thinking a lot about what it was like. I grew up in the 80s and 90s in Botswana. My mom is a very revered cook and teacher in the areas of home economics and food and nutrition. And I'll be sharing a lot of stories and a few recipes that I remember from my time in Botswana, and also that are worth sharing. You know, we don't need to forget our culture. We need to embrace it, appreciate it, share it. What is African cuisine about? A lot of it has to do with home comfort, home cooking. You know, you can have modern chefs in the most advanced restaurants, but when they go home, they long for African food. What are we gonna eat? What does Botswana on a plate look like? Oh, we've got siswa, sirobe, don't break, sirobe, don't break. We have leputsi, which is pumpkin of any kind. I love to roast it. We have moroho, and a favorite in Botswana is cabbage. It's just sauteed greens, and we love cabbage. We've got a Christmas special or a party special, or if you're having a friend over, or guys, if you're bringing a girl over home and you want to impress her and you're making dinner, you will, if you're from Botswana, you will make trifle. And so for Christmas, I'm definitely going to feature trifle at my table. I have not made trifle in years. We're going to make trifle. And it's going to be a family affair, just putting this trifle together. Guys, start a couple of days ahead because jelly making is quite something else. I have a tip for you when you do make your jelly. Measure out a portion of ice in water, and then you can add that to your hot portion of jelly. That cools it up really quick and gets the setting action going a lot faster than normal. But when you make your jelly ahead of time, and you are going to want about 2 to 3 different colors of jelly. We are going completely retro and ridiculous with traditional red, green, and a little bit of yellow. So we're coming up with 3 different jellies, and you want to get it to a point where it is just about to set but not fully hard. And now the fun part's over. The kids help me make the jelly. I will hand over to none other than my mother, Mrs. Pond.
Sorry, come and open the fruits for me. I
Both
see
of them.
Why you said the dish is okay. You know what I'll do? I'll put a jelly under first, so that I'll have more cake.
Well, what are you making?
I'm making trifle.
Trifle.
Yes.
So usually you start with the cake layer.
Yes.
But
this dish looks too narrow from the base. So I want to fill it to come on top a bit before I add the cake.
okay.
So that I can have more cake.
Okay. Just thin like that?
It's not so thin. No, it's just because normally it doesn't start with.
Yeah. Okay,
Jelly.
with jelly. And then tell us about the cake.
The cake.
Yes.
You can use any cake. I prefer any cake, but I prefer a cream mixture. But most recipes will tell you sponge cake.
Yeah.
So whatever you like, it doesn't spoil the soup.
Alright. Chop it.
Okay. We'll get some.
So you put cake, you put fruit.
Yes, if you have mixed fruit, even is the best.
Okay.
This one looks very thin.
Okay. So add fruit and add some of the water, and that water soaks into
the cake.
I bet you could also, if you like brandy, put a little bit into the cake.
Might do that. Don't you
Psychedelic jelly. Very retro.
I see why we don't want it to set, so that it can spread. Okay.
Oh, you're mixing the layers. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. That is a very Christmassy
Colors. You see, the jelly should have been of such a consistency.
Yeah.
If it's just for a house, one layer is enough. If you are
And the
making-
size of Yvonne's thing would have been nice. But our family is big. I know Naledi will eat plenty of this. The back is fine.
Put the back here and leave the soft one.
Don't use the yellow.
Imagine refugee day, over 1,000. How many people? Over 1,000 are listening. There's so much trifle. Hey, the people were enjoying it, eating a big pot of bowls of trifle, not small things. Jelly didn't mix well.
It had pineapple particles. It's not the jelly. You put it in the middle, and then the red around it.
But I want the green also to be seen at the end.
Okay. And I have green and red glacé cherries. I made them. We have really made ingredients to fill this dish. It's huge. It's a
We
big
were
dish.
thinking of making half. Remember?
I used to think glacé cherries were called bliss cherries.
Glacé. You see the C, the E, and the glacé. But what gave you this idea of making a trifle?
Oh, sweet mother, trust you to ask that question. Look, I have been reminiscing on memories of my childhood, and trifle is a big part of it. It was a big part of life in Botswana. And look, this is what Christmas is all about. Memories, nostalgia, celebratory food like this, and I have no regrets. We made it. We made our trifle, and it was the biggest thing I had ever seen, and it went down well. Yum.